The hustle and bustle of the holidays are full of friends, family, and fun, or at least that is the way it's supposed to be. A lot of times the stress of the holidays can also be overwhelming. Dr. Greg Jantz, the director for the Center for Counseling and Health Resources, joins us. And thank you for being here in the middle of the holidays.
And it's supposed to be a joyful time,
it is.
But so often it's not.
Now, one thing that may not make it is money, right? Do people tend to overspend?
Okay, there's overindulgence. That means with money and maybe over drinking, but just a general theme of overindulgence. And you know what comes next? Regret.
Yes.
Yeah, I regret I did that. And you're going, oh, and then you think about, oh no, I have to pay for it.
That can be depressing in itself,
well, it can be. What happens is in the holidays, it can be stress upon stress. And we just want to acknowledge it can be that way. And you mentioned earlier, Denise, family members. You know, we all have a family member that might be a little more of a challenge, but we need to remember we are not them.
Now, a lot of people, their family members may already be gone right now where they're there. But, you know, other family events are going to come up throughout the year. So how do you get along with someone that you may not really care for that way?
I think that first of all, we don't have to like them. Maybe they're our family, we can love them, but that doesn't mean we have to like them. It doesn't mean we have to spend a lot of time with them. And I think it's also important to remember that don't give away your personal power or give away your self-esteem to a comment that a family member may have made, you know. And you're not going to win always in the holidays. We've got New Year's right around the corner.
Yes.
And, you know, there's New Year's resolutions, and it is a time for a fresh start.
Now, a lot of people, New Year's resolutions, as you mentioned, it might be to try to lose some weight because they've overdone it on eating over the holidays. What you eat, can that kind of bring your mood down?
Oh, yes, and of course, here we are. We got seasonal affective disorder, SAD, and I see we have a rare sunny day for tomorrow.
Right. Rare, indeed, like Steve told us.
Yes, but you know, here we are. We've got the less sunlight, and we are in one of the states that we have more seasonal affective disorder than many others. It means low-grade depression. And so then if you're depressed, what do? Well, what some people do, they overeat or they keep doing those undesirable things, and we stop exercising. Sometimes. Sometimes.
So you want to keep the exercise going.
We want to keep moving. We want to recognize that this is a season. And if you have depression, now depression can be a scary word. We need to be big enough to say, you know what, I need to do something about that. Because it moves to desperation. And we have a little saying, desperate people do desperate things.
That's tough for people to admit that. It's kind of like an alcoholic, right? Admitting that you need help at some point.
Well, ultimately, it's the healthy people that will ask for help.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you do have this book, Moving Beyond Depression, and it's interesting to me that you say each person has a unique path into depression, so how do you find your unique path out of it, though?
Well, I always believe with depression, there's a missing piece to the puzzle. Some people want an instant answer, go, well, I just need to take this pill, and after a while they find, well, the pill doesn't do it all, and other people say, well, it's all in nutrition. Well, I really believe it's all in the whole person, and we stay with it, we can find the missing piece. Some people, maybe they're struggling with allergies. For example, that can induce depression. Sometimes there's imbalance, obviously, in the brain chemistry. Another person may just be doing a lot of sugar in their diet, and they've been doing it for years and years, and their body's physically depressed.
So
there's a lot of reasons.
You probably should just at least go see your physician then.
It's a great place to start.
And ask lots of questions and try to get some answers.
Yes, and remember, if this continues another month or so, it's say, okay, I need to do something about this.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. Absolutely. I believe that there is. Thanks.